Hi guys, this is just easier, quicker than doing a video and trying to upload it because our Wi-Fi is just weird like that. I wanted to get a video out. I've had a couple of quite bad days with my my fibromyalgia, this chest infection that's desperately trying to take over, and it's one of those weird things of when I used to have a bad day, I used to have like more and more bad days, and I'd get really really bad. But up here it's quite weird because I don't know, if I have a bad day, I can physically not feel great. Hi, DIY Granddad. Hi, my little bit of peace. Um, yeah. So when I'm not having hi, Big Bear Homestead. When I'm not having a great day at the moment with my fibromyalgia, I don't know. I just gone to YouTube, and you guys just make me feel so much better. Um, I mean, yesterday I was cleaning out the goat pen, and it's deep littered, which a lot of people do. Oh, hi, Incense Shop. Sorry, Big Bear. I don't know if that's Jason or if that's Robin. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Um, I can pay for postage if we want to try it that way. Quite happy to do that. Hi, Jason. Um, yeah, so I'm I'm struggling physically at the moment, and mentally. I mean, today I've done nothing at all. I got up, I went back to bed, I've got up again, and I've got to put the animals to bed. Yay! Hey, Chickenlandia. Um, but yeah, I went outside earlier, and hi, Linda. And all my hens all just came running over to me, and I love it. I don't know if you've seen the photos. I put the photos on Instagram and on Facebook, and all the hens just came running over to me, and I was trying to sort of have a little wander around the bit where we've been putting the raised beds. Hi, Eva. Don't recognise your name. Nice to see you again. Nice to see you, and Linda. Don't recognise yours from here before. Why do cows wear bells? Okay, is this a joke, Jason? Or is it a real question? Oh, Eva, I'm their horns don't work. Thank you. I can actually tell you the real reason if you actually want to know, but that was a good joke. I like that one. You see, you guys always make me feel better. Oh dear, that's funny. Um, yeah. So anyway, I went outside earlier, and all the chickens just came running over. And oh god, okay, there's like a million. Why did the chicken cross the roads? Go for it. Show the possum it can be done. We don't have possums here, but having spent some time in America, I know what you mean. Hi, Celtic Gardener. I sort of, it's sort of a cold. It's trying to take over. It's because I've got lung damage and asthma. It goes straight to my lungs. And because in March last year, the carriage driving accident, I shattered all the ribs on the left hand side on my back, and the lung just basically gave in for a while. Um, and the lung is now hurting again. It does mean I need more whiskey. You did totally right there. Yeah, so a year on, and I still get a lot of pain in the ribs where they were shattered, probably due to the cold. It's probably hideously arthritic. I haven't actually had an updated X-ray, so I don't actually know um, if they heal properly or if they just, mash together in some vague hope of making ribs. But the lung hurts, and because this cold's desperately trying to turn into a chest infection, sort of thing, respiratory infection, it's hurting to breathe again, and doing anything is hurting. And yesterday I tried to clean out the goat pen, and I literally got half of it done, and that was it. I couldn't do any more. And Oliver Leaf tea. I don't actually drink tea. I'm really strange. I'm an English person who doesn't actually like tea. Yeah, rest is what I've done today. I've tried to get out and do stuff. I just haven't been able to. I know I have to rest, but I've got to go and do Willow's leg later, her wound. Olive leaf tea. I still don't drink tea though. I don't like olives either. Probably. Hi, Penny. Does that mean I'm an outlaw? You know, it's not far off. It's not far off at all. I also don't like Jaffa cakes, which is another pretty much an English staple. I don't like baked beans, which is an English staple. But you know what? I've come up to Scotland, and I like neeps and tatties, and I like haggis, so we're all good there. Penny was just saying I'm not having a great day. So you don't like taco? I love. Well, actually, I don't really like hard shell tacos, to be honest. But I love all the stuff that's in them. Tatty scones. I haven't actually tried them yet. I bought some a couple of weeks ago with the intention of trying them, and what happened was Asher tried them and went, "Oh, I love these," and that's it. They're all gone. I'm trying to say tacos. You're not talking about like tachograph that you get in a big giant lorry. You probably don't even have tachographs. You won't even know what I'm on about. No, if you mean taco, the food tacos, we don't really get them very much here. What am I saying wrong about taco? Oh, how am I pronouncing them wrong? Jason, you're going to have to tell me on your next live how I'm pronouncing tacos wrong. Tatty scones toasted then buttered. From what Asher said about them, I'm going to love that. I should message him. He's at town. Tacos? I don't know. They're tacos. I don't know what I'm saying wrong. Oh dear. Hi, Call Outdoors. I think that's what they're talking about, Jason. Tacos. Is it tacos? Cole Outdoors, I'm currently being taken the mickey out of because of the way I say tacos. Oh, you should just get in your car, drive up north, come and see me. I'll make you feel better. So much sickness. I know. Asher and I, we've just had this low-lying thing that just won't go. Oh, hey Monica, we were snowed in. I don't know if you saw our videos. We were snowed in. Should really have been snowed in for 2 weeks, but we were stupid and kept towing our car up and down the drive with a tractor because the car's just over a quarter of a mile long, and once you get out onto the roads, they're normally fine here because the distilleries, because of all the whiskey, because you don't want to disrupt the whiskey supply in Scotland. I mean, you don't want to disrupt it anywhere, but in Scotland it's worse. So the distilleries keep the roads really quite clear, which is great. But we just couldn't get back on our drive because it was uphill from the road. Drink pineapple juice cold twice a day and it breaks up congestion. Okay, right. Haven't got any. I'll have a look at that. Absolutely, Penny. Scottish whiskey stops for nothing, not even Christmas Day. Mad Scots without a Scotch, yeah. Yeah, that's not fun. Okay, I'm coughing more today than I did yesterday. Hi, Robin. I hope you've stolen Jason's big brim hat, because that looked really good on you. And that orange one, I have to say. What's wrong with how I say tacos? Okay, Robin Jason, when you're on your live, you've got to say tacos for me and explain to me how I say it wrong, okay? Do I have any thieves oil? No. Hey, my family garden. Must get dressed for work now. Yeah, you should. No, you don't really want to go to work naked. See you later, Penny. You see, here's another Brit, and he says I say tacos perfectly fine. And look, several of you have given me different ways to announce it. Tac-os or tac-os, I don't know. Yes, my tacos are fine. Basically, I don't eat them, so I love Mexican food, but the hard shell tacos, I don't know. I've never taken to those. See, I did like I did go to Taco Bell quite a lot when I was in America, but I have to say I think I spent a lot of time at, is it Red Star, where they do these amazing like hot dogs in a bun, in a bread roll, whatever you want to call it, with I don't know, it's some sort of like bolognese sauce type thing over the top. Oh, you got tacos for tea. There you go. And then it had cheese over the top. I think it was Red Star. And there was another one as well. Oh, God, they're amazing. I pretty much lived off them. Because I used to be in America. It was normally, I'd fly over Thursday evening for Friday meeting. And then I'd spend the weekend with my friends. And then Monday, I'd have another meeting. And then I'd fly back Monday night and be back in work in London on Tuesday. I used to do that once or twice a week. My favourite American restaurant. It's not a restaurant. That would have to be the little Castle House stuff where you get all these ridiculous amount of burgers for like 99 cents. The Queen's English and Scots English is way out of our league. That is true. White Castle. Do you not have White Castle down there? Chip Butty is amazing. You Americans do not know what you are missing out because you don't have proper chip butties. Yorkshire English. Yeah, that's good. Scottish. I don't speak. Well, one thing I'm going to do on a video one day is I'm going to get some of my neighbours who have Scottish accents to actually speak on a video for you. And one of them, I'll get to Chick Butty in a moment. One of them, I'll try and get Michael maybe. Oh, shut up, my family garden. You're making me want chips now. Michael, you'll probably just about understand, but I'm going to get Jock. I don't understand Jock. Right, okay. Chip Butty. Oh, you have no idea what you're missing out on, people. Find you a Scottish man. Come over here, Monica. Just stand in the middle of the village and shout, I need a man! You'll find one very quickly. Right, Chip Butty. You take potatoes and you chip them. You turn them into, like, fries, but they're really chunky. They're not little diddy fries like you get. And then you fry them in oil. Or you can bake them in the oven, but to be honest, they're much better. You fry them in oil. And then you've got, like, really chunky fries. and the butty part, so they're called chips. No, we call them chips. And then you take those and you put them on white bread that's got loads of butter on. So you put the chips on top, and then you put vinegar on. You can put ketchup on if you want, or sour cream. I love it with sour cream, and that's just amazing. A chip butty is fantastic. And the one thing America is missing out on is a chip shop. We call them chip shops, or fish and chip shops. But it's amazing. I might actually do a video one day of how to make proper chips. Salad cream, I love salad cream. They nearly stopped selling it over here actually for a while, and I must have bought out about 90% of their stock, and they started making it again. Steak fries, yeah, they might call them those. Chip shop curry sauce is amazing, especially with vinegar on top of it. Chips and gravy, that's a very Midland thing, sort of Midlands and Yorkshire. Stop talking about food. I haven't actually had anything yet today. Kebab shop, you do need a kebab shop. Battered sausage, oh. Okay, you guys, Asher is actually in town at the moment. I could actually call him and say, get me some chips. Do a follow-up video. Okay, right. Okay, I will do my best. I'll put it on my list of videos. Jason, Robin, whoever's there. A very northern and Midland thing is gravy on your chips. And I don't mean the white gravy that you Americans have. I'm talking about gravy that's ideally made from animal stock, but then you mix a load of other stuff, some gravy granules in, which are basically like meat type flavoring, and it makes a really nice thick rich sauce. Yeah, malt vinegar, exactly. You have to have malt vinegar, not white vinegar. Yeah, so chips and gravy. I was brought up on chips and gravy. My high school had chips and gravy. My junior school had chips and gravy. My infant school had chips and gravy. So when we talk about chips, these are the ones we're talking about with the big chunky potatoes. I may have to wait till my mum's here because I don't make chips from scratch. They're better at the chippy. Oh, Yorkshire pudding. See you soon. Thanks for joining. Is it like poutine? I don't know. I have no idea, Heather. Hi, Bettina. Love chip butty with mayo. Yeah, that's another good thing to have on it. I presume you're saying tatty scones. Scotch eggs. Quite nice. Ex-husband was from Lincolnshire. His dad was Scotland. There you go. Your parents were Germany. Yeah, you definitely would love your food with that mixed bloodline. Oh my God, Yorkshire pudding. Okay, I'm going to make this. I can do. I will make Yorkshire pudding, and I will do a video on making Yorkshire pudding. And it's not actually a pudding. It's not a dessert. You actually have it sort of as part as a roast. However, Asher, my partner, he lived in Yorkshire for a while, and they actually have savoury Yorkshire pudding. So he will have cold Yorkshire pudding with jam on and things like that. Oh, poutine French fries with gravy and cheese curd. Yes, Asher's actually told me about that. Yes, it is similar. Yes, they have it in Canada. Asher had poutine in Canada. Tatty. Yeah, I thought you meant tatties. Sunday roast. Oh, Sunday roast is amazing. You know nothing about Yorkshire puddings. Oh my God, you guys are missing out. Pork with the crackling. You know, we can actually buy packets of the crackling, and they're called pork scratchings, and it's just the crackling. Yorkshire pudding called popovers, really? It's made with egg, milk, and flour, and they sort of form into a little sort of cup type shape, little bowl shape. Yeah, egg, flour and milk, is that what I said? I don't know, brain's gone. And they sort of form into a little sort of, like a little bowl shape. And they're about that big. Yeah, sort of hollow. Only learned Jello pudding. Oh yeah, when I said jam on the Yorkshire puddings, it would be Jello to you guys. Fruit preserve. Scratchings. I'd eat them at the pub. Exactly, you buy them at every pub around here has pork scratchings. Ah, popovers. Okay. Mother-in-law would make big Yorkshire puddings. Oh yeah, and you put stuff in it. I used to do big, massive Yorkshire puddings, like Toad in the Hole. Big Yorkshire pudding with sausages in it. It's Toad in the Hole. Oh, no, Chickenlandia, I won't hate you forever. You can tag me on that. That's fine. Somebody else actually said they were going to, but I haven't seen it. But I am nuts, so I'll do that. Yeah, go for it. Tag me in any silly stuff. I love silly stuff. Key to Yorkshire puddings, putting the batter into a very hot pre-pan. Absolutely. It has to be hot oil that you put them into. Sausage brekkie sandwiches with butter. Ah, that sounds... Yes, sausage, butter. You need Staffordshire oatcakes if you like sausage breakfast type stuff. And Staffordshire oatcakes, I fail at making them, but I might have a go just for a laugh. Staffordshire oatcakes, they're sort of like, oh God, you don't even call them pancakes. What do you call them? Crepes. Staffordshire oatcakes, they're like crepes, but they're made with oat flour instead of wheat flour. And in those, whatever you have, you must have loads of cheese. So you'll have like a savoury crepe, and you put like 2 sausages in, and you just smother it in melted cheese, and then you roll it up, and you eat it sort of, well, in half or rolled. Fish butty. No, we don't have fish butty. It's a chip butty from the fish and chip shop. That's how they make cornbread. Okay. Has to be a cast iron skillet. That does work better. They make cornbread with oat flour, do they? Hi, Bob. I don't announce I'm going live. I was actually just going to do like a 3-minute thing, but I ended up with like 12 people, so. Thumbs up, guys. Please, because it makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Bye, Linda. See you again soon, I hope. Oh yeah, super hot pan and oil. Okay, I need to do these chips. Big Bear, what was your question? Sorry, Robin, or if it's Jason. I can't find it. Oh, what is that Yorkshire pudding? Is that the question? Brekkie sandwich, proper bacon under a broiler, and then butter on the bread. You have to have butter on the bread. Oh, fish cake butties. I thought you meant fish butties. No, I do fish fingers sandwiches, which is... Fish finger sandwiches are little strips of sort of cod that are about that long, and then they're battered. They're not battered, they're crumbed. And I have those, but the tip to those is white bread, lots of butter, and ketchup, but not expensive ketchup. It has to be cheap ketchup. That works best. Robin, or Jason, was your question about the Yorkshire puddings? Are you okay with announcing us doing a cooking video together? Oh, God, yeah, definitely. Thank you for that. That would be great fun. I'll have to go buy some potatoes. Hi, Ratcliffe Tiny Acre. Did I say that properly? Can't forget mushy peas. Now, I do not like mushy peas. My dad is a big fan of mushy peas, but I don't like them. I've never been able to eat them. This part of the whole thing of growing my own food is because I used to be a really picky eater when I was a kid, and as I've got older, I've sort of expanded and tried some other things. And Asher is part Italian, actually. And oh God, what is mushy peas? Hold on, right. Mushy peas. Bettina, I'll get back to that in a moment. I can't read it at the moment. Mushy peas are peas that they're in like a sauce. But basically, I think the sauce of mushy peas is just made up from mashing peas, like with a potato masher. So if you get like half your peas, give them a really good mash with a potato masher, and then mix them in with the other peas, that's basically mushy peas. It's very popular here with chips, like fish chips, mushy peas, all go together. Apart from I don't like the mushy peas. Oh God, you've got to try these things. Okay, I need to make a list. So I need to make chips, mushy peas. What else do I need to make, guys? What did I say? Does anyone want me to make the Yorkshire puddings, given that they're also called popovers? And I have to warn you, no, it's not like pea soup. It's nowhere. It's just mushy. It's not like a soup type things. Yes, like mashed tatties, but with peas. But you don't completely blend up all of the peas. Like half of them, you just give them a quick mix in. Okay, so I need to make. Jason, Robin, make a list of what I need to make. But I have to warn you, okay? I love cooking. I have been really good at cooking, but I'm no good at cooking on electric. And here we have electric. And my Arga isn't working at the moment because we need to line the chimney. If we had gas, I'd be able to cook everything perfect for you. But I will try. I promise I will try because I actually really enjoy cooking. Hi, MG. So, okay. I do have an Arga, but it's no use when it doesn't work. I'll show you my Arga. Well, technically it's a Rayburn. It's the same thing. Oh, no, wrong one. I meant to turn the light on. I turned one off. That's silly. Gas is so much easier. Right, the Rayburn. I don't know why, but at some point somebody decided to paint it blue. These, it's not a load of rubbish. These are sort of fire starters that I make out of toilet roll, and I stuff them with cardboard, and the bits at the end, it's not very much, light the fire, and then those bits inside actually take quite a while to burn. So it's a good way for me to use these. So we lift that up. That's my cooking plate under there. This is it's the firebox. That's where you put the fire. Oh God, I forgot that brick's gone. Right. Anyway, that's the firebox. I can't put a torch on. This is where the fire sits, and that's how you empty it. By this one. Oops, I'm taking the whole bloody thing to pieces now. I did say it does need a bit of repair. It's a good job Ash has just come in. Wrecked the Rayburn. Okay, that's your oven. This is the lamb oven, and it is called a lamb oven. In there is, if you have a newborn lamb that's not very well, and you need to heat it up, warm it up, like a live lamb, you put it in there. So that's the lamb oven. What it's modern day, well, what it's used for not on a farm is for warming plates. So you've got your lamb oven, which is just a gentle warm. That is your normal oven. Oh, hold the walnuts. gas cooking so much better than electric. That's where you put your fire in, and that's where you get all your rubbish out of the fire. And that's the dog who wants to go in the lamb oven. This bit here is so you catch the ash when you open that door. But that heats up a little bit and the dogs love it. So that's the Rayburn. This here goes back. It's basically the chimney. So there's a little slidey thing down here. See, my onion sets haven't gone in yet. Slidey thing down here, and then the chimney goes across there and then up there. We have got videos on some of the work that's been done on this. It was in the right state when we got it. But Ash has been doing some work on it. Right, okay, catch up. I need to catch up. Where was I? Ah, Cipotina. Simple casserole, tomato, cheese and potato. See, we don't tend to have cheese on casseroles over here. Laid with white sauce on top. Oh, that sounds lovely. Square sausage on Scotch pap. Yeah, we'll do that. I did explain mushy peas, didn't I? Smashed peas. Like mashed tatties, but with peas. Yeah, it is quite similar. So on Easter Yorkshire pudding, mushy peas. Yeah, gas is definitely easier. We've had electric oven now for almost 8 years and I still can't deal with it. Yeah, this actually is in working order. It just needs a little bit of cleaning, but we've got the new blocks and everything for this, and I'll do videos. I started videos already on working it. Miss your mum's oven. How long do you leave the lamb in there? Until it's revived. They, up to 12 hours generally. How about some chocolate? Oh, don't start. I'm a bit of a chocoholic. Cheese and red onion sandwich. That does sound quite interesting. I might have to try that. But yeah, cooking on this is a bit... it's interesting. I haven't actually cooked on an Aga for a good few years. So it'll be interesting to get back into doing it. Get rid of all this stuff. It's currently just used. Just got my seeds there, look. So yeah, that's where you cook. And this side here is really hot. And that side is your cool side. And I'll show you under here. I need more hands. And there's the, you just scrape out all the soot because it comes down from the chimney here. And all of that was full to the brim when I moved in. And the first job I did was clear all the crap out of it. Right. Cheddar cheese on sandwiches, yeah. So I'm really, really looking forward actually to getting this working. Oh, I did catch Jess and Maya last night, Heather. That was really funny. It was, 1 o'clock in the morning when it started. It finished at 3 a.m. And then straight after, my friend Jazz at Alternative Small Holding, lovely lady she is. She actually lives near where I grew up. She messaged me straight after, and we were then talking, going, "It's so exciting," because basically we were so excited from it all. And then I didn't actually get to sleep until about 5:30 this morning, which didn't really help with life.
Ooh, that's a new way of breaking it.
I know. Look what I've done to the bottom.
It's never broken like that before.
No, I'm very special. There we go. Asher to the rescue. I break everything. It's so good that Asher is an engineer and clever and has the patience to put up with me because I do break everything. The thermostat on the heating broke the other day, and my dad's a heating engineer. I know how to work a thermostat. I used to go to work with him and everything. And I told him the thermostat had broken, and he came down, just sort of twiddled with it once, did exactly the same thing I'd already done about 4 times, and it worked. No, it's not sorted. Where we've got, it is for now, for there. Where it goes up in the wall here, our bedroom is just above here. And just above the ceiling, between the ceiling of this room and the floor of the bedroom, is a gap for where the joists are. And it turns out there's actually a hole in the chimney breast. So actually everything just goes up into the floor space between this ceiling and our bedroom. So the people who were here for us that were actually using it until the day they moved out didn't kill themselves. Everyone asks if we have pigs. We have. Here's our 2 pigs. They're so cute. This is boy Eeyore. He's getting on a bit now. Aren't you, darling? You're an old man for a guinea pig. And that's Tigger. He's 3, just about, probably about turning 3 about now. Maybe next month. He's a bit skittish, aren't you? Yeah. Very rapid. Tigger had a stroke at 6 months old. Stupid dog. Yeah, poor Tigger. He had a stroke at 6 months old. Doesn't seem my attempt at gardening, because I say on a regular basis I'm useless at gardening. This is spinach. This is lettuce. Unfortunately, just as they were getting to the point where they needed to be changed, they needed to be repotted. I was going to put them outside. We had snow. And then we had 3.5 weeks of snow. Oh, don't worry, I rarely pay attention to myself, let alone anybody else. Okay, Jason, let me know what you want me to cook. I will try. I will do my best. I can tell you how to make things. Whether or not I do them successfully is another matter. But I'll give it a go. I've actually got to put the animals to bed. I'm feeling a lot better now talking to you guys. This is why I came on live. Because you guys make me feel so good. That'll do, pig. Yeah. I say that to my dogs. Don't worry. Oh. Irn-Bru. That's the wrong way around. You get Irn-Bru. There we go. Fabulous drink. I shouldn't really drink it, but I do. It's got caffeine in it. That's why I'm drinking it. I don't drink tea or coffee. Yeah, so there we go. That is what's happening in my world. Branston pickle. I love Branston pickle. Oh, I feel so much better. No, it's not beer, Heather. It's non-alcoholic. Yeah, so I've now got to catch up on all my gardening. I feel so much better talking to you guys. I knew I would. This is the view from my front door. That's Willow's stable. The next one along is the feed room. Still got snow in front of it, but only because it fell off the roof there. So that's the feed room. Hey, Willow! That's my garage with a car outside. It's a scrap car. It's there for strip for parts. And behind the garage and behind the tack room is the horse's big barn. So there's the view out of my front door, just because, you know. I actually have a sheep that herds the dogs. It's quite. I'll get a video one day in the spring. It's quite funny. Okay, guys, I need to go because if I go outside, I'm going to lose connection, and I really have to put the animals to bed. I have to feed the sheep because they're all out there screaming. But thank you for making me feel better. I do feel a lot better. Thank you. Please do a thumbs up. I have 18 people in here. It's the most I've ever had. Hello. Oh, 17. Gone already. Thank you. For the day, you know, it's like 5 p.m, 6 p.m. here. When am I coming back on? I don't know. I will be watching the Big Bear live tonight because I always do, because they make me laugh. I don't think you missed anything. I've just been waffling. Thank you, everybody. Oh, hello, Eamon Homestead. Sorry, I didn't know you were here. Bye. Yeah, I will see all of you, or most of you, later on the Big Bear Homesteads live video. First day of half term. Oh God, I'm glad I didn't go to town then. So I will leave you with a picture of some of my ponies that a friend of mine drew. Enjoy. See you all later, everybody. Thank you for making me feel better.